Up already. And then we'll just be rocking. So rocking side to side, hugging your knees. Whatever you want to do. You can do the circling motions. So you can circle one direction and then the other. You can even let your knees come forward and then you can pull them back in and kind of rock front to back like that. And then we'll hug our right knee to our chest, left leg is out straight. And we're just going to alternate there. So just going side to side. And trying to think of keeping that lower back down, waking up the core, because we're going to use it today. All about that core bracing. So we're going to go one more to each side. Then we're going to have one leg up straight. Doesn't matter which one, you can grab behind the hamstring and you're going to alternate there. So you can move a little bit slower if you want to, whatever feels good to you. And you can even add a double pull to it if you wanted. So you can do a pull switch. Then you're still thinking of keeping that core tight. So you should feel the muscles firing up a little bit, getting into place, of course. And we're going to go two more to each side. So we'll do 4 together. There's 1, here's 2, here's 3, here's 4. Then we'll relax our legs down. And we're just going to go into a modified bicycle crunch. So we're going opposite elbow, opposite knee. That foot comes down. And then you'll go to the other side. So you're just going side to side, taking your time. Make sure you always have one foot on the ground just to protect that back as it starts to wake up. And you're taking your time. So don't feel like you have to go fast. You can go slow. I'm not going to go fast. It's Wednesday. Nothing fast happens on a Wednesday. You know, if it's Friday, maybe. Wednesday, nah. So we got about 15 seconds. And then we're going to go into a little bit more of a core warm-up. Got 10 seconds. We're going to go 5. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you're going to relax your head down. And we're going to go into our modified dead bug. So you'll have your arms up straight. You're still going to have one foot down on the ground. You're just going to let your right arm come back as you do. Left leg comes up. And you'll come back to the center and switch sides. So your goal is to keep your back flat to the ground the whole time on this. And we're going to build into it in a couple of seconds here. We're just trying to get the core started up and in control. So we're going to go 4 more, and then we're going to bring our legs into tabletop. So you got 1 more to each side. Okay, so now we're going to have arms are staying up, both legs are going to be in tabletop, and we're going to do that same thing. Opposite arm, opposite leg, kick out, and come back in. So if your back hurt, you could keep doing that same first move, right? You could kick up more towards the ceiling if you need to for your back, but your goal is to keep your back flat the whole time. Every time your arm and leg go out, you should feel that oblique fire up. And we're going to do about 4 more here. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you're going to have both legs up straight. Now we're going to do straight leg dead bug. So we'll go opposite arm, opposite leg, come back, opposite arm, opposite leg, come back. So don't feel like you have to bring that leg all the way to the floor. You can do smaller motions. We're just trying to wake up those hip flexors a little bit more. And we're going to do about 4 more here. So here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, here's 4. Then you're just going to relax all one down. And we're just going to do some bridges just to loosen up our glutes here a little bit. So feet are flat on the ground, knees are bent. You're going to inhale in, exhale, we'll press up, squeeze the glutes. Nice and easy back. All right, so nothing too wild and crazy here yet. All right, you got to be a dead bug, now you get to be a bridge. That's a pretty cool combo. So taking your time, every time you press up, use that exhale. Think of pressing and squeezing those glutes at the same time. Right, and we're not even doing many bridges today, right? We did enough on Monday, I think. I can't remember what day it was. I think we did some yesterday. I don't know. So on your next bridge, you're going to press up, you're going to hold, and we're going to do alternating tiptoes. So you'll go up on one ankle and then the other, just trying to stretch out those ankles, stretch out those calves. And then we're going to go up on both together and back. So still hold that bridge. We're just getting our calves involved. My nose is all itchy from wearing a face mask, right? That's just what happens. But my hands are clean, so now I can itch my nose. So now we're going to stay up on our tiptoes, and we're going to do a half bridge and up. So a pulse, if you want to call it that, but we're not letting our hips relax down. You're staying up on those tiptoes just to keep everything activated. We're going to go about 15 more seconds here, and then we're going to go to our hands and our knees. So keep on rocking and rolling here. We've got 10 seconds. Going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're going to relax on down. And then we're going to go to our hands and our knees. So what we're going to do, you're going to have your left leg out straight. We're just going to raise and lower our left leg up and down. So trying to make sure you've got your hands right underneath your shoulders. And you want to try to have that left leg out nice and straight, and you want to have the core pulled in tight. Right? Head's not hanging down. We're waking up our glutes. Right? They got to be awake a little bit. They've got a purpose. We're going to do 3 more, and then we're going to keep our leg up. So there's 1, here's 2, here's 3. So you're going to keep your left leg up. You're going to bring your right arm up, right arm down. Right? So we're keeping our legs stationary. Our arm is going to come up and down. It's going to mess with our balance here a little bit more, but it's also going to get that core all energized. So we've got 5 more. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, here's 4, here's 5. So keeping that arm and leg up, we're going to go hand to knee and then back out, or elbow to knee, whatever you want to do. You're just having your hand and your knee, or elbow and knee meet under your body, and extend back up, right? So we got about 5 more, and then we're gonna hold. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, here's 4, here's 5, then you're gonna stay out, you're gonna hold right there, stay up nice and tall, arm is even with that shoulder, leg is even with your hip, your back is so flat you could put ice cold water on it and it wouldn't even spill. And you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you're going to relax, and we've got our right leg out. So starting with that right leg down on the ground, we're lifting up and back. So full range of motion with your right leg. Making sure head's not hanging down. You still got nice, strong arms. So you're staying up nice and tall on your arms, right? And you know what to expect now, so there's no surprises here. We got 5 more, and then we're going to hold it. There's 1, here's 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to keep that leg up. You've got left arm coming up, left arm coming down, left arm coming up, left arm coming down. So try not to let that right leg sink down. It might want to, but you don't get to let it. You got 5 more. Here's 1, coming down. Here's 2, coming down. 3, down. Here's 4, and on the next one, 5. Now we're going hand to knee and back out. Hand to knee and back out. Or elbow to knee, whatever you prefer. I don't care. I like to go hand to knee. So whatever way I do it's obviously perfect. We got 5 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. Here's 5. Then we're going to stay out, hold. Try to have that arm and leg even. Core is tight. And you are breathing. Of course, right? So just hanging tall right there. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, we're gonna get rolling now. So for these next moves, we're gonna be on our back the whole time. So you don't have to flip around, much positive. So your first move you're gonna do, it's gonna be kind of like our straight leg dead bug. So what we're gonna do to start with is you're gonna go opposite arm and opposite leg. You'll come back up, you'll reach for your toes, come down, then do the other side. So you're still doing that dead bug, you're just doing a toe reach in between each one. Ready? Let me get my watch started. I don't want to count this in my head. And go for it. So you go opposite arm, opposite leg, back to the middle, reach up for that crunch, and then do the other side. So you want to try to go as large a range of motion as you feel like you can for this movement, but you got to pay attention to that lower back. So if you feel like your back is arching up or it just hurts, you would just do a smaller motion, right? And you're trying to lift up and act like you're going to touch those toes. So you really got to use those ab muscles to lift up. And we got about 30 seconds left here. Maybe I might add a little extra fun to it, probably. And taking your time, going side to side, right? We're doing all kinds of core today. You're almost there. You got about 15 seconds until we go to the next move. All right, so going side to side, reaching for those toes, try to crunch up as high as you can and back. And we're gonna go one more to each side. So here's one, we'll crunch up. Here's two, crunch up. Then you're gonna relax your legs down. So for this next move, you're gonna be up in a crunch the whole time. So you're gonna hold the crunch. You're gonna go heels down, toes up, and you're gonna start with just an alternating tap. So you don't have to extend your leg very far on this, right? You wanna make sure that your core is in control, okay? And in about 15 seconds, we're gonna have both legs tap out together. So when you do both legs together, you wanna do a smaller motion. It's gonna really work on that core. You're gonna feel it immediately. We got 5 seconds. And just taking your time tapping, try to get those shoulder blades off the ground. Now you're gonna do both. So to do both, I would do small movements. You want heels down, toes up. You're holding that crunch. As you do this, it does not feel good. Talking and doing this one is, so we have 15 seconds and we're gonna go right back in to the alternating tap. So really focus on keeping that back down. Lift up high in that crunch, chin off your chest, keep breathing. Small exhales will help. You have 5 seconds and then we're gonna alternate. And right into alternating. So one leg and then the other. Still in that crunch, core is fired up. It should feel pretty darn icky. Okay, and then in 15 seconds, we go back to doubles. And then you get a break from this move. So keep on moving through, keep on working. You're almost there. We've got 10 seconds. Keep those toes pointed. Remember, it doesn't have to be huge movements. And 5 seconds, we've got both together. And both. So the smaller you can go on both, the more challenging it gets, right? If you go a little bit bigger, it's a little bit easier, not much, right? If it feels like too much doing both, you can do alternating still, but try to hang with it. Try to work that core. It's pretty evil. Whew, you got 15 seconds to go, okay? Keep on rocking. Stay high in that crunch. Push that back down. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Ooh, yeah, abs. Okay, so next move, if you can, you're gonna have both legs up straight. So we're gonna do an opposite crunch, but we're gonna ignore our left leg. So your left leg would stay up this whole time. You're gonna go left leg, wait, no, your left leg will kick down. You're gonna go left elbow, right leg. As you crunch over, your left leg will kick down and come back up. So you're crunching over to your right leg. Your left leg is just gonna crunch over and back. If it feels too much to have your left leg go up and down, you could just keep that foot on the ground. Okay, but we're gonna stick to that one side. Okay, your left leg goes down as you crunch over, right? And you're like, oh my gosh, we already worked these abs. This is pretty awful, right? I think so too. My abs are about to cramp up, I think. Okay, you're doing a great job here. And you're almost there. We're gonna go about 10 seconds until we switch sides. Try to keep those legs as straight as you can. You have 5 seconds. So let's do 2 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Okay, left leg stays up. You're going right elbow, left leg, and your right leg's kicking out, right? So right leg's kicking as we're crunching. So you're just switching sides, but you're not switching abs. And that's probably the most torturesome thing about it. Okay, you're doing a great job here. Keep crunching over and back, right? It's gonna be good for you. You're gonna have sore abs and it's gonna feel good. Okay, we got about 10 seconds. You're almost there, right? 5 seconds, so we're gonna do 2 more. Here's 1, coming back. Here's 2, coming back, and you're gonna relax. Woo-hoo. Okay, so we are gonna build into a Pilates teaser. So you're gonna start with your feet down, you're gonna have your arms up, and your goal is to use your arms to help you lift up. So what you're gonna do, it's like if you're gonna scoop, you're trying to lift up into a seated position, and then you would come back down, right? So you're using the momentum with your arms to help you lift up. So we're gonna start there. Then after that, you're gonna start adding your legs. So to add your legs, you could either do one leg at a time and come back, or you can do both and come into tabletop, and then eventually we're gonna hold it, right? Doesn't that sound fun? So keep those feet down to start with. We're gonna add in those arms. So remember, it's like you're scooping. You wanna scoop and sit and come back. So if you feel like your feet are coming up, or if it's hard for you to sit up, if you have an object near you, use that object, act like you're gonna throw it forward, and it'll help you come up, right? So if you act like you're gonna throw something, don't let go of it, and come back, it'll give you that same motion and help you lift up, right? So this is a very hard move, but you get to do it. So we're gonna go 3 more, and then we're gonna add to it. There's 1, right? Here's 2, here is 3. Okay, so now we're gonna start by just alternating our legs. So you're gonna do that same sit-up motion. You'll bring one leg up, you'll come back down. Same sit-up motion, one leg up, you'll come back down, right? So keep those knees bent, take your time. Does not have to be fast. Remember, you can still have an object in your hand and act like you're throwing it forward as you bring that leg up, okay? We're gonna go 1 more to each leg, and then we're gonna do both legs, okay? Okay, so we're gonna get ready for both, right? So you could use your arms, you can have an object, act like you're gonna throw it forward. So you're gonna sit up first, and then add your legs, right? So if you try to sit up and add your legs at the same time, it's gonna be a lot harder, right? So do the first move, then add your legs, come back, come down. It's pretty nasty. This is gonna burn you out. Up, down, and back, right? If you had an object to help you sit up, just grab that. You roll up, bring your legs up, down, and back, right? So use something around you if you need to help you sit up. On your next motion, you're gonna get on up, and you're either gonna hold with your legs down, or you're gonna have those legs in tabletop, or you're gonna hang tight right there. So you're staying up nice and tall. If you could stretch out those legs so your legs are nice and straight. We're gonna go 15 seconds here, and then we're done with this ab series. Like that, right? 10 seconds, stay tall, tall, tall. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Oh boy. So now we're gonna do some side planks and Supermans. That's simple enough. So we're gonna be on our side. So with your side plank, you have the option. You can have your top leg in front, and you can be lifted up and kind of modify. You're gonna do a twisting motion down and back, right? You could have that bottom knee down, whatever you want, or you can have both feet out, right? But we're twisting down and back, down and back. So that leg in front should help you. If you feel like you need to modify it more, you can, right? You could always drop that bottom leg down. But we're kind of waking up our obliques here. Okay, we got 10 seconds until we switch sides, right? So taking your time, you want to try to get as big a range of motion as you can. You have 5 seconds left, so let's do 2 more. There's 1. Here is 2. And then you're going to relax. And we're going to the other side. So same setup, modify like you did before. That top leg can be in front, and you're going to twist and come back, right? Go ahead. So twist in and back. Twist and back, right? So if that felt like too much, you can drop down to that bottom knee, and you could hold there too. It's really whatever feels good to you. It's going to burn either way, so it doesn't probably matter too much. We got about 15 seconds, and then we're going to go to a Superman motion. Got 10 seconds. You're almost there. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and relax. And then you're going to go to your stomach. So with your Superman, we're going to do different variations with our arms. So you're going to have your arms out in a Y, So you want to have kind of your arms, basically like if you're doing the YMCA. So you're going to start, you're going to lift up and come back down to start with. So your arms are staying in a Y and back. You're trying to lift up as high as you can, squeeze and back, right? Legs are doing their normal position. Okay, and then 15 seconds, we're going to stay up and then we're just going to do the arm motion, right? So you get to relax down between each one. You want to lift and squeeze and back. So your next one, you're going to stay up. You're just having your arms come up and down. So you want to touch pinkies to the floor. Act like your thumbs are going up to the ceiling as you hold in that Superman, right? You're squeezing those shoulder blades. You're staying up tall. This should burn your arms. You've got 15 seconds. Doing a great job. Keep on lifting. You got 10 seconds to go. Oh, yeah. Right? Staying wide, wide, wide. Try to lift up high and tall. You got 2 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. We're going to hold there for 10 seconds. Keep on breathing. Keep on lifting. Act like you're going to touch your thumbs to the ceiling. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to relax. And we're coming back to our side plank. So this time, you're going to do a hip dip. So same position, you're going to have that top leg up. You're acting like you're going to touch your hip to the floor and raise up. Touch down, raise up, right? You can bring your hip all the way down if you want and press up and come all the way down. It's really up to you. Ready? And go. So you're going to lift up and back. I like to have my other arm in the air, mostly because I just don't know what to do with it. But you can pick and choose how you like to do that, right? Of course, you don't have to modify. You could have both feet out straight, right? And you can lift your hips up and down right there, okay? So we're almost there. We've got about 10 seconds until we switch sides. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to switch sides. So same setup other side, right? Top leg can be in front. You're just dipping your hip down and up. So down and up. Trying to take your time, right? You can have that arm up in the air. I like to do that. If I like to do it, that's of course the right way to do it. I know. And you're trying to get as big a range of motion as you can, right? So this is going to get your obliques. It's going to get your hips. We've got about 15 seconds, maybe 10. I think I did math wrong. We might as well go 15 though, right? You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to our stomach. So now with your Superman, you're going to do T arms. So you want to have your arms directly out to the side as if you were a shape of T. You're going to lift, squeeze, and come back. So you got T arms, trying to keep them out to the side. Every time you lift, you're squeezing into that Superman. You want to focus on those shoulder blades. And you're really trying to lift up those arms as high as you can to really engage those posture muscles. Okay, in 15 seconds, we're going to hold and just focus on arm movement. Right, so you kind of come down and lift and relax. On our next motion, you're staying in that Superman. Arms are coming up and down. So you want to try to touch your hands to the floor and back. Floor and back. Your shoulder blades should be squeezing this whole time. This should not be easy. It should be a burning. We got 15 seconds, right, to the floor and up. It's like you got a bird wings here. Okay, you're doing a great job. You're almost there. You got 5 seconds. Keep lifting and squeezing. All right, we got 3. Here's 2. On your next one, lift. And of course, we hold. So we're holding there. We're squeezing through. Squeeze those shoulder blades as much as you possibly can. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Woo. And back to our side plank. We're going to do a combo move now. So you're going to combine our 2 side plank moves we did. So your first one, you'll twist, you'll come back, you'll dip, right? So twist and dip. Sounds like that should be a cocktail, I think. Go for it. So you're going to twist, And then you'll dip your hip. Twist and dip. Twist and dip. Twist and dip, right? Taking your time, working through that movement. We got 10 seconds to go, right? Almost there. My shoulders are burning. You got 5 seconds. 3, 2, let's do one more set of twist and dip. Then you're gonna relax. And then of course we've got to do our other side. But of course we do. So once you're set up there, I'm watching away. Okay. So you're gonna twist and dip. This side feels better. Twist and dip. Twist and dip. Twist and dip. Twist, dip, twist, and dip. We got about 10 seconds here. Keep on going. We're almost done. We got one more move after this. Okay? We got 3, 2, 1 more. And then you're going to relax. And we have one final Superman move. So we are going to do chicken wings, is what I'll call them. So you're going to have your elbows by your side, right? You're going to lift and squeeze right here. So you're kind of keeping your elbows locked into your side like if you had chicken wings. Ready? And go. So you're lifting and squeezing. You should still feel those shoulder blades engaged, right? You're coming to the floor and back. It's almost kind of like lateral chicken wings, right? So you're raising up and squeezing and back, right? And after this move, we're all done for the day. So that's pretty cool, I think. Except we do have a fun little holding surprise. Okay, so on your next one, you're going to stay up. Now you're just doing chicken wings, right? So elbows are locked in. You're squeezing. You're raising up and down, right? You're staying there. You got 15 seconds until we go into our holds. So stay up tall. Keep those legs up. Keep squeezing those shoulder blades. It's going to get real nasty here in about 5 seconds. Okay, so you're going to hold your chicken wings. So hold right there. You're going to have craving for chicken wings after this. Right, keep on squeezing, keep on lifting. You're going to bring your arms out to a T. Keep squeezing those shoulder blades. Keep lifting up. You're going to come into your Y. Keep lifting, keep lifting. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And there you go. Just like that.